welcome to our Midweek podcast. I am Michelle Pope, Pastor Todd's wife, and I'm here with my dear friend Laurie Ganiere, who's going to be our Mother's Day speaker coming up on Sunday. Super, super excited, Laurie, to have you share with us. We had this planned long before COVID was around, so it's going to look a little different next week, but we're super excited.
Me too.
So thought it would be fun for our church family and others to get to know you a little bit better before you speak. So I have just a few questions to ask. Some will be lighthearted and then some a little more serious. So Laurie, in your opinion, who was the best mom ever portrayed either in a TV show or in a movie?
Oh man, that was hard. I knew you were going to ask that. I thought about it and I overthought it and I thought some more. And, I thought of funny examples and all kinds of things. And I think where I settled was on the mom in Breakthrough.
Oh. Yeah.
That she stood for her kids and stood for her family no matter what the circumstances look like. And I guess I want to be that mom, and I want to be that nana who stands and believes for my grandkids, believes God for them no matter what.
Sure, yeah. I actually got to meet her at General Council last year.
Oh, very fun.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal lady.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your family.
Okay.
How long you been married and your kids, grandkids?
Ooh, we've been married a really long time. We've been married 50 years this last September.
And you did something fun this year to celebrate?
Yeah, we did. We went to Hawaii, and it was wonderful. We spent 2.5 weeks there. It was wonderful. And as far as my family, we've got 4 adult children, and they are 4 of the most amazing human beings I think I've ever known, in spite of me. And they're just great. They're hardworking, and we've got 8 grandkids, and the oldest is 25 or 26. I don't know. I don't remember. Sorry, Brooke, if you're listening to this. And then the youngest is just 15 months, and all the rest are in between. So it's a blast when we're all together.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah.
What is your favorite memory of your mom?
My mom was probably the most generous, kind person I think I have ever met. She made friends every place she went. I remember going into the bank with her. She lived 500 miles from here, and I remember going into the bank with her, and everybody in the bank, as soon as she walked in the door, said, "Hi, June, good to see you." And I later found out that she took them lunch every Friday. Aww. She cooked them lunch and took it into the people at the bank, and everybody knew her. She was kind to everyone. She was just very kind and very generous, and I could always make her laugh, even if things were difficult. She was a great role model.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you remember of any incident? Maybe you can learn a lot about a person hearing a little bit about how they grew up, but can you think of anything you did maybe prior to your teen years that would be kind of funny for us to know about you?
Well, actually, that also includes my mom.
Okay.
I got in really big trouble when my mom was on a stepladder washing windows by herself, and I was on the porch with some friends, and all of a sudden the ladder slipped and she went and flew right over the bushes and landed in the neighbor's yard. And I was laughing so hard I couldn't even go help her.
Oh no.
So I really got in trouble for not racing over to help my mom. That's the best I could come up with. I just remember getting in really big trouble I couldn't stop laughing.
So do you think of that incident any different now that you are a mom, if that would have been one of your kids?
Oh yeah, I would never go on a ladder without my kids holding it. Never.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing about being a mom?
I just absolutely love the fact that God allows us to invest in other human beings at the level that we get to do as a mom. And my favorite thing to do is to be with them, and of course that's been hard, this year.
Sure.
But we've made the best of it. We've done some social distance visits, which is really hard with a 15-month-old because he doesn't get that.
Yeah.
But we enjoy having family dinners together, and they poke fun at each other and tell disgusting stories about each other. And we enjoy watching the little kids and celebrate with them when they get something new and come in with a brand new dress. And it's just that family dynamic is so good and so healthy, even though we aren't the perfect family, but not by a long shot. but just being able to be together. And Mother's Day, we're going to be on Zoom again.
Yeah.
And we'll enjoy that time together again, because this is what we get, and we'll make the best of that.
Yeah. You're such an incredible friend. I can just imagine what kind of mom you are.
You're very kind.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
So has there been any unexpected blessings that's come about during this pandemic for you?
I think probably the biggest thing for me is it's really, of course, it's caused me to, dig deeper into God in a different way, maybe. But I think it's also helped me to learn how to invest in people in a different way without just being with them.
Sure.
In some ways, just going out for coffee, like you and I have done,
Yep.
is easier because you can then sit across the table and talk to people. But this has taken much more purpose to be able to stay in touch with people and invest in other people.
Sure.
And I think God has shown me some pretty cool things just from doing that. But it's taken us all a little bit more effort, and I think that's healthy. I think it's been good for us.
Yeah. A lot more intentionality.
Absolutely. Yep.
During
Great
this time.
word. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So lastly, if you just want to share kind of a sneak peek of what we can expect to hear on Sunday. And
Okay. Mother's Day, though it's wonderful for me and it's wonderful for you, there are some moms that it's not so wonderful for. And I'm well aware of that. There's women who have lost their moms this last year.
Yep.
There's some people that aren't able to have children for any number of reasons. So Mother's Day is hard for them. There's some that are estranged from their families, and that's awful. So anyway, understanding all of that, knowing that the audience is pretty broad, I believe that God has given me a message that really speaks to how He has hardwired us as wives and moms, and just women, period. And His absolutely incredibly brilliant ability to take all of the stuff in our lives and work them together in some way to bring Him glory is absolutely astonishing to me.
For sure.
One thing, guys tend to check out on Father's Day. So guys, if you're listening to this, don't check out on Mother's Day, excuse me. Because one thing I'm going to help the guys see is how to understand the women in their lives a little bit better. And that's a lie if you believe that. I think it's impossible for them to truly understand us. But I want the guys to understand that this is for them to be able to celebrate the women in their life that God has given. So I'm looking forward to it, and pray that God uses it in a way that brings glory to Him and truly helps people.
Yeah. I'm super excited.
Me too.
Super excited.
Me too.
So Laurie will be speaking live stream at 9:30 and 11, and then it'll be available on demand anytime after that. So this coming Sunday, Mother's Day. And I just wanted to end our time together with just some brief encouragement for moms, but really for anyone listening. I recently heard, while we may not all be in the same boat right now, we all are in the same storm together. And I don't know how this pandemic has been affecting you personally, but I'm sure it looks different than probably how it's affected Laurie and I. But again, we're all in this together. And while we can't choose what is happening right now, and we can't choose how long we have to stay away from each other, and we don't know how long before we can open up, but we can choose on what we focus our attention on. You can choose to not watch the news right now. You can choose not to scroll social media or get in an online debate. If these things are causing you fear and anxiety, eliminate them from your life right now and focus on things that are bringing you joy and life. It's okay if you need to go in the other room and cry. It's okay if you need someone to talk to pick up the phone and give a friend a call. It's okay. One of my favorite quotes I learned years ago that has always stuck with me is being a good mom isn't complicated. Only one thing is needed. When we ourselves dine on the presence of Jesus, our children will find in us everything that they need. When I dine on the presence of Jesus, I am more patient, I'm more kind, I'm more gentle, and I have peace. All of the fruit talked about in Galatians 5. So I want to leave you with this. We're cheering for you. We're here for you. And we can't wait to see you on Mother's Day. God bless.